This video, without a doubt, I've been planning on making this video for about a few weeks now, and now it's finally time for me to make this. So anyways, what's going on, guys? This is Preston here, and today I'm going to be explaining why am I a big Denny Hamlin fan. I know Denny Hamlin, unfortunately, has pulverizing between NASCAR fans, and Denny Hamlin, he's my favorite NASCAR driver, so yeah, I'm going to be explaining why is he my favorite driver, so I'm going to tell you guys right now, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Number one, the first reason why Denny Hamlin is my favorite driver is his Superspeedway racing. That's right, Denny Hamlin has 5 Superspeedway wins, but he is extremely good and has been close to some Superspeedway races. So he's won 3 Daytona 500s, 2 Talladega wins. I think 2 Sprint Unlimiteds, which are now called Busch Clashes or something like that, Busch Clashes, and he's won a few dual races before. So this just shows you how good Denny Hamlin is on super speedways. Last year, well, not last, wait, actually, I was in 2020. All of Denny Hamlin's super speedway finishes have come inside the top. I believe all inside the top 5 in 2020, or inside the top 10, I should say. So this just shows this is good. Good job for Hamlin right there. So as you guys know, I'm a big super speedway racing fan because I just like the high intensity and racing, super speedway racing and stuff like that. So yeah. So Denny's really good on super speedways. So that's the first reason why. The second reason why Denny Hamlin is my favorite driver is how smart he is. So without a doubt, Denny Hamlin's one of the most smartest guys I've ever in NASCAR, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, so yeah. But there's some Denny Hamlin. I'll disagree. I'll admit there's some things with Denny Hamlin I disagree with, while some I do, and yeah, But the thing is, Denny Hamlin, without a doubt, he owns a NASCAR team, and he's really good with how to help the sport out in any situation. So yeah, that's another reason why I'm a big Denny Hamlin fan. Now some people might not like him being one of the most smartest guys in the sport, but hey, we're all different, so we can have our opinions, so yeah. So that's the second reason why Denny Hamlin's my favorite driver, is because of how smart he is, and he's one of the most smartest guys ever. He's made some great talks, and he speaks out his opinion. Once he says something he doesn't like or likes, he says it out. He's one of the most outspoken guys, which are drivers that I do like. So, yeah. And then number 3 is his talent. Yes, Denny Hamlin, without a doubt, is one of the most talented drivers in the sport right now. He has 48 career wins, almost tying with Tony Stewart. So yeah. He's won so many things. He's won 3 Daytona 500s. I have his flag right up here. So he's won the 2016, the 2019, and the 2020 Daytona 500. And back to back, which is extremely cool. And the Daytona 500 is one of the most hardest things you could do, and Denny Hamlin has been there, and he's done it. So very happy that he's won one of my favorite super speedway race ever, the Daytona 500. And then the Southern 500 he has won 3 times. And Coca-Cola 600, he just crossed that crown jewel off the bucket list. He got his first Coca-Cola 600 win back in Memorial Day weekend. So the only thing Denny Hamlin's basically missing for it to be a complete list is his championship, and also an Indianapolis win, which that Brickyard 400 probably doesn't even exist anymore. It doesn't even exist anymore, so I think for now he's got all the crown jewel races except the Brickyard 400, or an Indianapolis, and a championship. But the thing is, winning a championship is so hard to do, and these drivers have what it takes, but Denny Hamlin, he just hasn't been there. Well, the only time the only time where I could say Denny Hamlin's at fault for losing a championship was 2011. But I just find that a racing situation because he got in a Greg Biffle and spun out. So that's the only thing I can put on the driver. Other than that, 2014, I don't think he just didn't have a good car. 2019, had a great car, had a shot, but his pit crew was over aggressive. 2020, his car just wasn't as fast as the other three. And 2021 had a shot at it, but debris caution, and that changed everything. So he's been close. If things can just go Denny Hamlin's way, he would have won. He could have won a championship. So yeah. So, but without a doubt, without no matter if you're a champion or not, Denny Hamlin for me will always be a superstar in NASCAR. So yeah. And just because Denny Hamlin hasn't won a championship doesn't mean he's less talented. Because there's other things in the sport like the Daytona 500, Southern 500, and Coke 600 are very hard to win races. So, yeah. And number 4, the fourth reason why I think Denny Hamlin's why I think he's my favorite driver, is because of his cool personality. Yes, in my opinion, Denny Hamlin has one of the coolest personalities ever. He has a very funny personality. I find him very cool, and he's done very savage things that I really do like, and especially what he did in the Alex Bowman last year. That I had to say that was really cool of what he did. I really like what he did. Just if you're not right, because Alex Bowman did wreck Denny Hamlin, and effectively messed up his chance of winning yet another race in that year. And then why not just go do double burnouts? That was really cool, and. Yeah, and there's a lot of things about Denny Hamlin that I just do like. He even roasted Logano. He roasted Logano back in 2019, and heck, I even think he roasted Logano back when he said back at Gateway, where he said, "Oh well, it's your fault for choosing your pit box." That right there, that was just roasting. Denny Hamlin's basically the king of roasting drivers. I made a video about that back a few months ago. Earlier in the year, so I would admit Denny Hamlin, probably one of the most savage drivers in the sport, very funny and very entertaining for me to watch, so that's another reason why. And reason number 5 is he has friendships with famous celebrities. That's right, I am not joking. He has friendships with 3 celebrities I can name of. The main one being Michael Jordan. He and Michael Jordan have been friends for a while, and I admit, that is really cool. I'm also a Michael Jordan fan, so, hey. And my middle name's also Michael, so, yeah. And that's really cool for Denny Hamlin to be friends with the GOAT of the NBA. Really cool, and that's why he has, like, Jumpman logos on his fire suit, which I really do like that touch. I really do. And, yeah, and also the other celebrity is Nelly. He's also, he and Denny Hamlin have also been friends. He made a hype video for Hamlin in the 2020 playoff season, which that was very cool. And then last year, just almost a year ago, he was in a Post Malone music video. I am not joking you. He and Bubba Wallace were in a Post Malone music video. That was very cool. I was so surprised that he was in a Post Malone music video. That was just so cool. So, yeah, I am just, whew. He has a lot of really great celebrities that I do like. So, yeah. So that's the 5th reason why Denny Hamlin's my favorite driver. My 6th reason, and some people might disagree with me, but I don't really care. As long as you respect me for this decision, but I know for a fact, so my 6th reason is his clean racing. His clean, respectful racing. Some people might disagree with me, and that's fine, but I think Denny Hamlin is a really clean racer. I don't think he's one of those dirty guys like Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, or Joey Logano, Stenhouse, where he just wrecks the field. He's not. Denny Hamlin's absolutely not like that. Now, he's made some mistakes before, like, remember in 2017 at the end where he shoved Ryan Blaney and caused a pile-up on the front stretch. That was not really that cool in my opinion. And, Denny's made some mistakes before, and drivers all have made mistakes, so, but, fair admit, there were some mistakes that Denny Hamlin has made, and that's fine, but he's not one of those guys, he's not one of those guys like Logano, or someone like Logano or like Stenhouse. He's not a guy like that. He's really patient on the racetrack, and he's just one of those respectful guys. And then if he gives respect to you, if you give respect to Hamlin, he'll give respect to you. And I like drivers who are like that. So that's the 6th reason why Denny Hamlin is my favorite driver. 7th favorite driver. 7th reason why Denny Hamlin is my favorite driver is the 11 has just been my favorite number. That's right, guys. The 11 has been my favorite number for a while, and the number, to me, the number 11 means you're double the number 1. That means you're more than the number 1. So, yeah. So 11 has just been my favorite number, and like one of my family members who was actually in racing, like in a dirt racing or whatever, dirt racing, he was racing as the number 11, and so, yeah, that was really cool. So, yeah, 11 has just been my number, so, my favorite number, so, yeah. And the last reason, the 8th reason, is because he's just perfectly fitting for me. The reason why I say that is because his driving fits my driving. Like, he can make aggressive moves at times, and most of the time, he can just be really patient, and that's how I tend to be. Hamlin gives a lot of respect to guys on the racetrack, and that's how I usually do it as well. So, yeah, and that's basically it for why I'm a big Denny Hamlin fan. So, I know he's unfortunately one of the most polarizing drivers in the sport, unfortunately, but Hamlin's also, I forgot to mention this, Hamlin also likes, he's also a fan of basketball, he's also a fan of hip-hop music, so, which is kind of the music I would like hip-hop, rap music, so that's cool. And Denny Hamlin is just really cool, and I just find him really cool. It's really cool driver. So, yeah, that is basically it for this video, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you're a Denny Hamlin fan, let me know what your opinion is down in the comments, and if you're not a Denny Hamlin fan, if you don't like him, let me know in the comments what you think. So anyways, guys, this is it. So this is it for this video. This is Preston signing off. Peace out, y'all.